Hi everyone, it's a little bit rainy today, but I thought I had to come out and show you this. This is the Malvern Hills Rambling Rose at the front of the house, and it's just magnificent. It's just magnificent. So I thought I would share it with you. Beautiful. And the peonies have started to come out. Sorry, don't know the names of any of the peonies I've got in the garden now. But they're just starting to come out now. Beautiful, that's huge. Look at that compared to my hand. Big and beautiful. So rain's been battering the game, so it's a bit flattened. Roses are starting to bud up, and I put this in many years ago, tried to eradicate it, but it keeps finding its way back, so I've let it flower, and I do believe it's a phlox, but I put this in a long time ago, so I'm just letting it do its thing. This rose is a Winchester Cathedral, David Austin, and this is a Gertrude Jekyll, David Austin, and another Winchester Cathedral. They're actually looking very good. Can't see any green fly on them. So yeah, the rain's been battering the flowers and they're all falling forward. So I had to come out and show you that, and I think I'll be showing you some of the flowers that are on shrubs that are looking really good at the moment. So some alliums, Purple Sensation. I think everybody's got Purple Sensation that has alliums in their garden. But this is the front garden. And I think this is called an Ito peony, a mix between a tree peony and a perennial peony. So that's good. Little butterfly bush is putting on a lot of growth. That'll be a white flowered one, not very tall, supposed to only get to 2 feet. Armeria. So we'll go into the back garden because I'm going to show you some of the flowers that are really looking nice. That's an allium, can't remember that one, doesn't matter. At the gate, and what a wow this is now. This is an azalea that I felt I'd put in the wrong place, but it's gorgeous, beautiful. The rhododendrons, azaleas, camellias have put on a fantastic show this year, and I'm just putting it down to all the rain that we had from late winter through early spring. That's all I can think about. This is the best this has ever looked, and I was thinking of moving this, but I'm not going to move it. It's going to stay here. I just never thought it was getting enough sun. So that's a wow in the garden. My new Acer, Shiraz, don't know how to pronounce it. I like the word Shiraz, by the way, so I think I'll stick with Shiraz. The quince, still got a few blooms on it. It's only its first year in the garden. Anemones filling out. eucharis. And here's the old rhododendron. This one. Fantastic. Looks fantastic. Right, little story on the great tit nest boxes. So this nest box was being used as a roost for, we think now it was the male great tit. And the one down there by the oak tree, beside the oak tree, right down there, had a nest. Female laid 9 eggs, great tit eggs, and about a week and a half ago 4 survived and they all fledged. So we do have cameras in them. Oh, here's my pal, the robin. Fed out of our hand for the first time this year. Been here a long time, we've been here 20 years. So he did that. Look at him. He's gorgeous. But I feel he was only doing that while he was feeding chicks. So the rhododendron, and anyway I was talking about the great tits. So 4 of the chicks fledged. So about a week later, this one started getting filled up by the great tit again with nesting material. It now has, as I saw this morning, 4 eggs in it. So this is their second brood, which is something different. We've never had that before. We've had the nest boxes a good few years now. So that, it's so stressful though, you know, making sure that they're safe. But anyway, good news. So this is this beautiful old rhododendron. We do not know the name. It was here when we, and there's the bees, look. Look, the bees are loving it. Yeah. So, loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. And I'm loving it too. Anyway, look at these beautiful blooms on this old rhododendron. Anyway, this rhododendron was here when we moved into the house over 20 years ago, and we moved it from one side of the house to here. And it's always looked scraggly, but recently it's been putting on new growth. See? So it's like it's got a new lease of life. I just can't take my eyes off the blooms. And this is the same, this rose has the same story. It has a beautiful perfume, don't know what it is. It was here when we moved in. It's been moved around the garden a few times, and that's coming into bud. And this rhododendron, variegated rhododendron, coming into bud. Nice purpley blue colour. So I needed to show you what was happening in the garden. Lilac is in full bloom. What a difference a spring makes. Because, you know, all of us with gardens that we work in and we enjoy, you look at it in the winter and you think, oh, what a mess. And now you see it. Today is I think it's the 16th of May. It's just lush and filling out and just the way I like it, because I don't like it formal. I just like finding a plant, putting it in and hoping it'll take. I do look at the sun aspect of the plant, but that's about it. I've got clay soil, I put it in and keep my fingers crossed, and for the first time the Joseph Rock rowan or Rowan, is putting on blooms. Beautiful. Oh, it might have put a few on last year, but it's a lot more this year. All over it. I know it looks a bit wild, but I like things a little bit wild in the garden. Oh, and I think the female holly has got buds on it. Lovely. Got some foxgloves I put in. Oh, a wee bit blurry at the moment. That's there, it's sorted out. And, oh look, he's in there. I'm loving it. Yeah. So it turns out there's a white, pink and a deep pink foxglove in the three that I got. I didn't grow these from seed. So the bees are out and they're enjoying it all. Yeah. Catch her. Yeah. So that's nice, and there's a heuchera there. My Patty's plum, putting on buds. They'll be purple. Camellias are finished now. They need a feed. I always say that. They need a feed. This one isn't blooming very well. It's the same as the other one up the top. I can see that the buds on it look like they got burnt, or I don't know. Anyway, I think those were the flower buds and they didn't make it. This was the other nest box. This is oh, what's it called? It's called, I went to the Malvern Flower Show last weekend. Cow parsley. It's a coloured cow parsley. So I picked that up. And we've got wildflowers at the back. And this is actually a mellitus. Bees are supposed to like this too. It looks like a nettle, but it's actually not a nettle. Little Aquilegia there. And my verbena, Kilimanjaro, I moved from behind the garage, put it down here, and it's in full bloom. It's very nice indeed. It's like a weeping viburnum. Did I say verbena first? No, viburnum, Kilimanjaro. This is the Angelica, and I thought it would have maroon flowers on it, but it doesn't. This is a biennial, so we won't get flowers on it next year. What else have I found? This is a rowan, but it's a baby. This one, rowan, but a baby. That'll take another couple of years before it probably puts on blooms. This one. This will have red berries on it, and the other rowan will have orange yellow berries on it in the autumn. So lovely. Oh, plants fell over, but it's stopping raining now. There's a lady's mantle coming into flower. What else can I show you? Lots of flowers on this Cotoneaster. This peony's coming out in bloom. Don't laugh at my sunflowers. I've no idea what I'm doing with them. So this bed I've just done up here. Got some more verbena bonariensis that that's came back from last year, so looking forward to that. Still things to put in, penstemons. This is, what's it called again? Veronica Tissington White. Love that. There's a red geum here. This is the Centura, and look, Centaurea. Yeah, that's probably the squirrel. Ate the bloom off it. Because he's a naughty little boy. Daphne, just finished blooming. This is a drumstick allium. So yes, some nice things coming out in bloom. This is I think it's called a Michael Guinness Aquilegia. But it's not, it doesn't self-seed because I haven't found it anywhere else, and I've had it in the garden for a while. I've not found it anywhere else, so I guess it doesn't self-seed. This is, I know what it is, it's called a salvia. Just put these in, looking gorgeous. Another heuchera, I love this one, with the bright red blooms on it. This is a lilac bloomerang. It should bloom again later on. That was covered in lilac blooms. But I think that's it. But this one over here, my huge peony. It's a beautiful monster. That's about to pop out as well. Beautiful peonies. That's a marjoram. But I've got to sort this side of the garden out. Lovely. Foxgloves over here that I've put in from the garden centre. That's my Actia Chocoholic. Got a beautiful perfume on it when it blooms. Another geum. This is an aster. Only aster in the garden. So that's came back with a vengeance. There's a poor little, I think it's a tree peony. Maybe not. I'll wait and see. That's my Viburnum Charles Lamont. And that's a Veronicastrum at the back. I'll have tall spikes of pink flowers later on in the summer, tail end of the summer. Nothing much happening here. That's a Phylloxera. Loving it. And my twisted or corkscrew hazel. I moved over to this side of the garden. So I just wanted to show the garden with some of the beautiful flowers that have started to come out. It's just amazing what it looks like. It's not summer here yet, not until June. So it's sort of middle of spring. But I like the diversity of the plants in my garden. I just like it. Except for the lot down there, the hellebores, but they're a showstopper at the end of the year, beginning of the year. So I leave them there to do what they want to do every year. It's a fancier japonica at the back, behind the angelica. So I'll leave you to it. Oh yes, I bought another hazel, not hazel, azalea, this one. I've even got a name on this one. This is called Northern Highlights. This one. So I just got that recently and put it in down here. So they're quite a yellow colour when they first came out, and now they're sort of turning cream, the blooms. Right, that's it folks. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.